3 chocolate bars star rated, 1 wild card. But which bar is chocotastic enough to stand out on flavour and value? Welcome to Great Taste Ed Reviews, where I taste award-winning food and drink and ask whether these great taste stars really deserve the hype. These stars come from the Guild of Fine Food, judged blind by industry experts. Each episode, I take one food or drink category and compare a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, plus a wild card with no stars at all. And because great flavour isn't always great value, every product gets a 1 to 5 value score. Then, I crown the best all-round choice. Episode 6, Chocolate. Let's rate the ratings. You may notice that none of the chocolate products I'm reviewing today display the Great Taste logo on their packaging. Producers sometimes choose not to display the logo for a number of reasons, typically relating associated costs, but also temporal limitations set by the Guild of Fine Food. The Great Taste stars are actually only valid during a 3-year cycle, after which all products have to be re-entered and reassessed. But that is not to say that their awards are not genuine. They are, and hopefully well-deserved. Our 1-star chocolate received its prize in 2024, the dessert bar Lemon Cheesecake by Divine Chocolate, a 180-gram bar inspired by lemon cheesecake. It combines creamy white chocolate with crisp pieces of lemon and buttery biscuit notes. On retailer sites, customers note the dessert-inspired flavour, refreshing zesty lemon and creamy white chocolate with biscuit crunch. Some enjoy the unique combination, while others find it sweeter and less complex than pure dark chocolates. Let's see. Now, this uses 100% pure cocoa butter without palm oil, so I'm expecting a smooth, melt-in-the-mouth texture. I'm also expecting it to have an ivory off-yellow colour for that reason. Sweet and rich, with a subtle lemon flavour and a satisfying biscuit crunch. Pleasant and very dessert-like. It is very sweet, which is to be expected with a white chocolate, and it's important not to forget that this is intended to be a dessert-style chocolate. I think the addition of biscuit pieces here would limit options for baking. I really like to use white chocolate for a mousse or a cheesecake, something like that. I don't think I would use this chocolate for those purposes. This would actually be really nice to snack on with a cup of Earl Grey tea or lemon tea, maybe even a jasmine tea. Did it deserve 1 Great Taste star? Yes, but I actually think it goes beyond that. It delivers a delicious dessert-style white chocolate that I think would appeal to all ages. Since I can't recall tasting a better example of its kind, I would elevate this to 2 Great Taste stars. It is unique and enjoyable, even if not especially complex. I paid £4.50 for 180 grams from Ocado. Not cheap, but this is a very large bar of rich white chocolate that could easily be shared among the family. So for that reason, my value for money score is 4.5 out of 5. This is our 2-star chocolate receiving its 2 stars in 2025. Waitrose No. 1 85% Uganda dark chocolate. A single origin bar with a deep cocoa profile made using cocoa beans from Uganda. It's part of Waitrose's No. 1 range known for quality pantry chocolate. Retailer listings describe this bar as having deep cocoa richness with subtle hints of nuts and spice, typical of high cocoa dark chocolate. Many reviewers highlight its satisfying cocoa intensity. Let's see. The first thing I notice is that this chocolate has a very smooth, glossy appearance, which suggests to me that it's been correctly tempered. Tempering is basically the process of heating and cooling the chocolate to ensure that the fat molecules crystallize, easily producing that polished professional look we like to see. A clean snap is another quality marker indicating a high cocoa butter content. We don't want this to bend. A definite snap. Pretty good so far. I'm hoping the flavour is deep and earthy with a real cocoa presence, not overwhelming. That's exactly what this is. It also has a very smooth and velvety mouthfeel. Very classy. I think if you enjoy snacking on dark chocolate, this would go really, really well with a red wine, a coffee, maybe a strong stout or a porter, if that's your thing. Personally, I would prefer using this as the star ingredient in a chocolate mousse or a brownie or even a rich decadent chocolate fondant. Did it deserve 2 great taste stars? I think it did. It's a serious standout dark chocolate bar with balanced bitterness and depth. Now, I paid £3 for 100 grams from Waitrose, which is a competitive price even for an unawarded chocolate bar. But I do think I would need at least 2 of these if I were to use it for baking. So for that reason, my value for money score would have to be a 4 out of 5. This is our 3-star chocolate tour de force. Ocelot Craft Chocolates, dark chocolate with blood orange. A 70-gram bar made from 70% cocoa dark chocolate infused with citrusy blood orange. The bar is organic, vegan, and crafted with ethically sourced beans. It received its truly exquisite 3-star award by the Guild of Fine Food in 2025. Retail listings describe this bar as pairing rich dark chocolate with bright citrus notes from blood orange. Many fans praise the harmony of deep cocoa and zesty fruits, and the ethical organic crafting. Let's see. Side note, I love a Terry's chocolate orange, and I always pick out the orange Smarties from a tube. So I'm really looking forward to tasting this 3-star offering. And I have high expectations. Now, as with the previous dark chocolate, I can see a lovely glossy finish to its surface, and I'm hoping that it will also have a nice sharp snap. It does. Now, this dark chocolate has the additional flavour of blood orange, so I'm really hoping that that blood orange flavour is clearly detectable, but I'm hoping that it doesn't overwhelm. Whew. Wow. Very rich cocoa with a lively citrus lift that doesn't dominate. What's pleasantly surprising about this is that the tart, almost raspberry-like flavour of the blood orange is easily detectable, although subtle. I thought it would just be a standard orange flavour, but this is an unmistakable blood orange flavour. Wow. So did it deserve its 3 stars? I think it did. 3-star products need to be doing something that others of its kind are not, and taste truly exquisite. The balance of the chocolate and the orange flavour is just right for me, and the tart blood orange flavour from the oils is unmistakable. It's an exquisite chocolate. Creative, strikingly flavoured, and expertly made. Now, I paid £6.99 for 70 grams from Ocelot's own website, excluding shipping. This is a very high quality chocolate that needs to be savoured rather than scoffed. But there's no denying that it's a very heavy price tag for a relatively small chocolate bar. So for that reason, my value for money score would have to be a 3.5 out of 5. This is our 0-star chocolate, Tony's Chocolonely Milk Chocolate, a 180-gram bar by the Dutch chocolate brand known for its mission-driven approach and traceability advocacy in cocoa sourcing. It's a mainstream milk chocolate option that hasn't won a Great Taste Award. General online feedback shows Tony's bars are appreciated for ethical sourcing and smooth, approachable flavour, though some chocolate fans find the taste less rich or distinctive compared to other craft offerings. Let's see. This is a milk chocolate that contains no palm oil and 32% cocoa solids, so it should have a premium taste. It has a smooth, quite glossy finish, which is a sign of good quality. But you'll notice that the bar is divided into unequal pieces, and I think that's intentional. It symbolises the inequality in the chocolate industry and the brand's mission to make all of their chocolate 100% slave-free. The downside is you have to be a little bit cautious biting into this chocolate bar to avoid breaking your teeth. Silky, smooth. The texture's not waxy or grainy, and it's a reliably sweet milk chocolate. I like this. I think it has really good depth of flavour, and it's not overly sweet. This is a delicious chocolate. Did it deserve a star? If I were judging this chocolate in the competition, I would certainly award this 1 Great Taste star. It does taste like premium milk chocolate. It's not exceptional in flavour complexity, but it is simply delicious. Now, I paid £4 for 180 grams from Sainsbury's, which is quite pricey, but I do believe that it can be purchased for much less in other major UK-based supermarkets. My value for money score, therefore, is a 3.5 out of 5. After tasting all 4 chocolate bars and weighing flavour, craftsmanship, and value, one stood out. The standout chocolate bar for me is Divine Chocolate's Lemon and Biscuit and White Chocolate Dessert Bar. A standout chocolate of its kind. Please tell me if you can find a better dessert-style white chocolate bar than this. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and suggest what category I should rate next. More flavour, more stars, next time. Let's rate the ratings.